That is so cool out there. Look at that, trains are going by. This is awesome. Now, if you're wondering, where am I at right now? I'm at a rest location, a rest stop on our cross-country road trip. And the reason I am here is because I simply cannot find myself in a hotel. First of which is when you buy a car that costs $250,000, close to $300,000, and you save up forever for the car, and then you finally buy it, it hurts. It hurts a lot. So what I'm about to do is just keep sleeping in this car for the rest of my trip back to California. And it kind of goes multiple ways, because thinking about it, it is much more safe to be with the car than park it somewhere randomly in a backlot of a hotel, because you'll be risking door dings and stuff like that. I've had so many crazy experiences so far where people come up to the car acting like they own it, basically, almost leaning on it. One person tried sitting on the back end for a photo out of nowhere. I stopped them, thankfully. But it's just one of those things where this is a lot of money and it's so valuable to me that I have everything put into it. I'm kind of worried about parking it somewhere, at least for the time being. Maybe in the future, if I have a lot of exotics, that'll change, but I don't think so. This car means a lot to me, and I can't risk parking it somewhere else. This is my dream car, 100% it is. I love it in every single way, and I know so many of you actually have been in the same boat as me. You work towards something forever, and you finally get it, and it does set you back quite a lot. So I'm going to have to make do with that, because I want to live with this car. Now, with that being said, sleeping in a 600 LT is going to be a task, a very, very big task, because if you notice behind me, we have good old Senna seats. And Senna seats are not the comfy seats that you will see in your average McLaren that recline all the way back and adjustable lumbar supports, etc., whatever they have. This is fixed. This is a fixed hard racing seat. It's comfortable to drive for long distance, I will say that. I have no complaints. But when you go to sleep, you don't necessarily want to be sitting up perfectly vertically straight up in the racing cockpit position. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Anyways, let's turn off this 600 LT. And I think, here's the deal. I can't lean this way because my shoulders are being blocked. I can't lean this way because it's the same thing, right? I can barely move my arms. And then down here, my legs are, it's like, I can't even move my legs outwards. It's just completely fixed like this. I'm completely race ready right now. Try going inside of your sports car that has fixed racing seats or even Sparco racing seats and trying to sleep in them. Let me know how that goes for you, and obviously you're gonna see how it goes for me right now. Here we go, living in a 600 LT, because I don't want to go to a hotel, partly because I spent a lot of money on this car, and secondly, I don't want to risk it. So let's do this. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Okay. Can I rest my head on the door? That's not too bad. The sun is going up. As you can see all around us, we are starting to get a good idea of the scenery out here. And speaking of that, let's climb this ridge right here. I'd just be worried about like snakes and so forth. Well, let's see if we can do this. Come on, here we go. All right, doing some parkour right here, climbing a ridge line. We have made it. The top peak, right? King of the world up here. Woo! Look at this view all around us. It's a majority of it's flat, right? So let's head back down this rock formation and head back into the Mclaren 600 LT. I can't believe we actually did it. You know, this, look at that. A car that looks like that. It's unbelievable. And the way it drives, the way it feels. This car was completely worth it. I am so happy with it. It's got its issues here and there, I will admit. I think if you disregard the minor issues you have here and there, It is a phenomenal vehicle, and it literally is. It fits like a race car at all times. Being the LT, it's just special. And right here, this is my favorite view, I think, of the cockpit backing up. Does that not look like a race car or what? I love the carbon fiber dorsals down there. Completely matches the Senna seats. Senna seats that are in $1 million car. And yes, I will admit, getting in and out of a car with Senna seats is pretty difficult. This is such a special car, and I can't wait to start giving so many of you rides in it so that you can actually experience what it's like. Also, racing it on the racetrack. One of the trippiest things with the 600 LT is that when you go into drive, I'll turn that off. When you go into drive, the entire car won't move unless you get on the gas pedal. Right now, no inputs. I'm rolling because it's like in neutral with a manual transmission, right? And then if I want to start moving, get on the gas, and then now the car moves. It's so trippy. It's the only automatic or dual clutch car I've ever driven that does that. The C8 Corvette doesn't do that. The 500 doesn't do that. It's so different. I love how they made it like that. Oh, we made it to Meteor Crater National Monument. Oh my gosh, we were here with the C8 Corvette. Remember that? About like 9 months ago or so. It's really cool out here because to the left down that way, there's a huge crater in the ground. I mean, it looks surreal, like straight out of Star Trek. Okay, so this is, I don't like this, a $250,000 car in a tight drive-thru. Really stressed out about this. Look how close we are. Not just that, we're surrounded by so many cars. You don't want to take a car like this in a tight drive-thru. And this car is not easy to see out of. It's wide. You have super long extended front splitter. The side skirts go out. It's a very, very intense vehicle. And one thing I hit, it's over. This is so crazy. I don't like this at all. I don't want to do this again. Oh gosh, what people are thinking right now too around this. Look at this. Arizona is amazing. Look at this view around us. This is like one of the best scenic points I've been to so far in this cross-country journey. You can see plateaus and canyons and valleys, huge mountains over there. I love Arizona. The 600 LT looking pretty good. I realized one thing. I shot some B-roll of the car right here, and I forgot to lower the front end lift. So unlike the C8 Corvette, you have to always make sure to hit that button to lower the front end, even if it's off or on. Okay, I've said it once before. I got to go back here again. It's too cold outside. 30-something degrees, 40 degrees. It's so windy. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Look at this angle right here. Come on, this car is not made for the highway. This thing's made to attack the racetrack, get in the twisty corners. So what are we doing? Let's go do that. So right now we're in active mode, and then we're going to be in ESC dynamic. What I'm told is the best mode for McLarens. So then what I'm going to do now is let's just downshift and see what happens. Downshift once, downshift twice, again. Oh, the pops, you hear those pops? Oh my gosh, jeez. Oh my gosh, this is fast. Oh my gosh, this is way, way faster than my last Shelby. It's so weird because it's got a lot less horsepower, but the sensation of accelerating, going up in the speeds, I mean, it's by far one of the quickest cars I've ever been in. It's unreal. I got a hold of Marshall Goldman. And I know what you're thinking right now. You're probably going, what are you doing? You're still driving this car with a zip tied together under panel for the front splitter? Well, here, let's backtrack on that. So I went under the car even more, and it seems like I'll be fine safe until I get back to California. At least that's what I'm told by the dealership too. They're saying, get back to California. It's unfortunate, but I'm happy that we got the car because I do love it, even despite its faults. Okay, this is it, McLaren of Scottsdale pulling up. Now, I tried making it to Dallas McLaren, but they were closed on the weekend, and now that it's first thing of the week, I can actually have this car checked out. Okay, this is it. Made it to Scottsdale McLaren. Do you have anyone in service that I can talk to real quick? I just bought that 600 LT, and I found out something about it. Is there anyone just real quick I can ask a question about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so made it to Scottsdale McLaren. We've got another 600 LT right here. This one's got the louvers. So there's one option I didn't get. It would be cool to add it on aftermarket, but that was the best spec I could find at the moment. But tons of McLarens here, 720S, and then multiple 600 LTs. Okay, so I talked to a service rep from McLaren Scottsdale, and it definitely seems like this car is not in the condition that it should be in. Multiple people walked out of the McLaren dealership and were in shock. They've never seen anything like that before. That is huge. Right here, this bumper panel is actually popped off to a certain extent. And I have the information here from an actual qualified McLaren dealership telling me so. So, I gotta see what happens. I gotta get this car fixed. I'm gonna keep all of you up to date regarding that process. Hopefully we get everything squared away very, very soon. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. Really help me out. Also subscribe for much more great videos coming your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.